Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is New Year's Eve, December 31st. So come reset my life together. But first we're gonna go to a coffee shop. Update, the coffee shop that we were gonna go to was actually a drive-through coffee shop, so we couldn't stay there. So we're in the parking lot. We were gonna go in the coffee shop because my brother's getting his hair cut and we were just gonna wait until he was done. But since it's a drive-through, we couldn't do that. But we got a little coffee. This was our first time going. But I got it's like a banana. They said it was banana. That's all I remember. But it sounded good, so let's give it a taste test. She's good. Oh, what did mom get?
Caramel macchiato. It's good.
Good? I would come again.
Can I taste yours?
That's like right up my alley. Like it's very caramelly. Mine, there's like a hint of banana.
All right.
And it's raining.
It's a little chilly. It's rainy.
Perfect weather
Yeah.
for hot coffee.
Yeah. Perfect coffee.
Yeah. And we've been watching Stranger Things. And the last episode comes out in like a couple hours. It's like the perfect weather for like a little cozy coffee movie session. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things. The final episode came out, so let's go watch it. Okay, we finished. How are we feeling?
Nobody died.
Nobody died, but it was like emotional for me.
Yeah, she cried like 4 separate times.
Yeah, because
She cried in bursts.
yeah, because I grew up with the show. I'm attached to the characters.
For I was born
But
with the show.
the theories were a lot better than what actually happened, I feel like. Like, there are so many plot holes. I'm out of the shower, but we're ready to go to church now. I don't think I'm going to be bringing my camera, so I'll come back once we're back home. But yeah, we're going to go celebrate New Year's, and I think we're going to get ramen after. That's the plan, but I don't want to be hauling my camera around, to be honest, so I'll be back. Good morning. It is the next day. But yesterday, something really took a turn for the worst. It was just a really strange night. We got ready and we were on the way to church service and we hit a dog, like a really, really big dog. Took off a chunk of our car. I don't even know how to explain it. It just all happened so fast. Like a domino effect. We hit the dog and a whole chunk of our car on the left flew off. And then when we parked to the side, another car that was behind us hit the chunk of our car that fell off, and that hit their car, so they had to stop in front of us. And then, for some reason, the cops were behind us. It was just good timing, I guess. It was coincidental, but I think there were like 2 cop cars behind us that were just like en route with us, following us just from behind. And the cops saw that we hit a thing, and they also stopped behind us, but when the cop parked behind us, he left the car door open. And so then another car hit the cop's car door, that took off pieces of the door and everything. So they had to stop. So in total, we had like 3 different accidents, one after another, and it all happened in the span of seconds. So that was so weird. Obviously, we couldn't go to church. They said it was a dog. We couldn't even see it. It was so dark and it was raining, and I think the dog was black too, or dark, so we couldn't see. They said they probably wouldn't make it, which is really sad. But that happened, so we just came back home and took service online. We went to Denny's for dinner. Then we came back and there was a huge ant infestation in our bathroom, in like my bathroom. It was so weird, just like, what a way to end 2025. But we were like, you know what, maybe this means this is the culmination of all culminations of bad voodoo just all aligning at the last second of 2025, so that beginning of 2026 it starts us off with a fresh start. So, and that's what we're hoping for. Good news is we're all safe and like it's 2026, so hopefully no more bad vibes. But it's time to make our vision board, so let's go ahead and start on that. I'm going to find a couple things on Pinterest or whatever on my laptop first, put them on Canva, and then print them out, and then get started with making it on the actual board. So. We are back. Let's get to crafting. Here are my materials. I bought these cute little star push pins because I thought they were so perfect for the vision board. And I have like a special connection to stars because my Korean name literally translates to star. So got that. My dad also collects these New Yorker magazines that I don't know if he wants me cutting up, but if I do find some stuff that I like, I think I'm just gonna take a page out of it, cut some stuff up. Construction paper, a lot of them, and more. And glue in here. I should have glue in here. And then of course, my printed pictures for my vision board. So yeah, let's get started. This is the setup I have going on right now. I picked out this pink paper and I think I'm gonna just glue it. There are so many. All right, let's get to gluing. I'm gonna place them around first, actually. She's done. Okay, the vision board is finished. I'm so proud of it. It looks so cute. Ah! Oh my gosh, and it smells amazing because of the green apple glue. So I just want to share a couple main goals I have for myself for this year. I feel so inspired and motivated, and I'm feeling really ready to jump into 2026. Yeah, let's talk about some goals I have. The first one I want to focus on is this one. Less time consuming and more time creating. That is my main motto for this year, I think. The past couple months, I've been feeling really inspired to create something. I feel like I've always been a big consumer of the arts and entertainment. I love watching movies. I love watching TikToks. I just love consuming, period. But I think this year is really the year for me to kind of step out and try creating things for myself. And I feel like when you get too reliant on being a consumer, you reach a point where there's no room for that consumption anymore. At a certain point, you need to use what you consume and expel it out and create something, which is how I've been feeling. So that is my motto for this year. I want to spend less time consuming, and that goes because I love film and I love the arts, so I want to direct, I want to produce, I want to write. Those are all the things I want to start doing this year. But even apart from that, I just want to spend less time on TikTok, just consuming short form content, and exchanging that for reading, or writing. It doesn't have to be a script or anything, but I do want to start maybe journaling or writing little poems, or even just like getting back into drawing, just being a little more intentional with how I'm spending my time, basically. That is less time consuming, more time creating. And then another goal I have for myself is, well, this is just really hard because I want to do everything. I think this past year, and more so the last couple months, previous months, I felt how monumental it is and how life-changing it is to be creatively fulfilled. To me right now at this point, content creation is just not cutting it, because for the longest time in college, I wasn't majoring in film and I wasn't really performing consistently. I wasn't creating stories or participating in storytelling, which is a really big passion of mine. And the last couple months, that is all I've done basically. And I found so much joy and fulfillment in that, and so that's what I want to spend more of my time doing this year. So with that, I do want to start up ballet. I just want to take one class. Like, I've just been on Ballet Talk and I want to take at least one ballet class just to see what it's like. I also feel pretty limited and kind of cut off from my physicality, which I do want to improve a lot. I'm just stiff as a board. Like, I am the stiffest person you will ever meet. So I really just want to try it out. Nothing wrong with trying new things, you know? So I really want to try ballet. I really want to get back into theater. That's the first time I've ever acted in my life, and I really just have been feeling this need to go back to it. So I'm hoping that in whatever way it is, even if I don't get to perform in a theater space this year, I just want to work towards that. So hopefully that is something I can do. Another thing is public speaking. I really want to improve my public speaking, because my anxiety is something that I've really grappled and struggled with this past year. I've never felt anxiety like I have this year, especially with public speaking, and that has been such a determinant or a huge component of my self-confidence, because how I speak and how I voice just my voice, how I share that is such an important part of who I am. And I found that that's kind of been dragging for the past couple years, and that's really something I want to work on, especially because I know that I can. I used to be really good at public speaking. I used to be really good at voicing my opinions and being confident in how I use my voice and share my voice, and I want to get back into that, and it feels really scary. And my body is just rejecting any sort of public speaking or presentation. And I really just want to work on that this year, because I know that's not who I am, and I know I can do it. I know I can do it. That's also something I want to work on. And then I also want to work towards running a half marathon. Running has been a side kind of hobby that I've always just gravitated towards. I love running. I love listening to music while running. I just like, it's a really good way for me to just work on my mental health. And a couple days ago, I ran 8 miles for the first time, like on the treadmill, and I was like, you know what? I think I can do it. Like, if I can just do 8 miles without any training, and I hadn't run at this point in months, like months. And this was the first time I ran, and I ran 8 miles, and it was good. So I do want to work towards that. And also reading. I kind of touched on this a little bit, but I really want to work on, again, using my pastime and the time that I have in between my schedule to work on reading and just learning more, especially now that I'm graduated college. I really want to work on being knowledgeable on adult things like financial literacy, just the basics, because I just don't know anything at this point, to be completely honest. And I think that's a privilege because my mom is so knowledgeable on that, but that is something I really want to take the time to learn. So, and I want to travel, obviously. That's like on everyone's vision board all the time, but I really do want to now that I have a little bit more time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all the goals I have, the main goals I have for this year. I'm feeling super, I don't know, I have a good feeling about this year. I always just want to look at things in a positive light. You don't want to start things off looking at it all gloom and doom, you know? So I'm feeling very hopeful and inspired and energized, and I'm so excited to come back to this video and see everything I've accomplished, because I was looking back at my vision board that I made in 2025. This was 2025. It's like so big. I never got to edit this because I've been so bad with posting on YouTube, but I swear, like, now that I have more time, I'm back. I'm back for good, hopefully. But I was just looking at the vision board and like, I've accomplished almost everything on this board. Like, it was crazy. 2025 was probably like one of the worst years of my life. It was horrible. But even through everything that's happened this year, there's been so many accomplishments and things I've checked off that I'm just really proud of. So starting off 2026 fresh, I'm just really excited to see everything I will accomplish in this coming year, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.